Introduction. The Battle of Atlanta, fought in July 1864, was a significant clash during the American Civil War. Union forces, led by General William Tecumseh Sherman, defeated Confederate troops commanded by General John Bell Hood. The battle took place near Atlanta, Georgia, as part of the larger Atlanta campaign. Despite its name, the battle occurred midway through the campaign, and Atlanta did not fall until September 1864. Sherman's victory boosted Northern morale and contributed to President Lincoln's re-election in the 1864 election. Background. During the Atlanta campaign, Union forces led by Major Gen. William Tecumseh Sherman faced Confederate General Joseph E. Johnston's army. Johnston repeatedly retreated as Sherman advanced, resulting in the Battle of Kennesaw Mountain. However, Confederate leadership replaced Johnston with Lieutenant General John Bell Hood, who took a more aggressive approach. Hood attempted to defend Atlanta, an important Confederate rail and industrial center, but his army was outnumbered. Hood's strategy was to lure Sherman into attacking his smaller force, but the Union did not take the bait. Meanwhile, Major Gen. James B. McPherson's Union Army closed in on Decatur, east of Atlanta. Hood's attempts to engage the Union forces were unsuccessful. Battle. During the Battle of Atlanta, Confederate General John Bell Hood's attack was delayed, allowing Union General James B. McPherson to reinforce his flank. The battle resulted in heavy casualties, including the death of McPherson. The Confederates failed to hold Decatur against Union cavalry. Despite fierce fighting, the Union held their ground, while Confederate troops broke through the Union lines but were repulsed. The Confederates maintained control of the city, but Sherman initiated a siege, shelling Atlanta and conducting supply line raids. Confederate cavalry under Joseph Wheeler prevented a complete cutoff of supplies. Sherman executed a flanking maneuver, capturing the railroad track and prompting the Confederates to evacuate Atlanta, destroying supplies. The city surrendered on September 2, and Sherman established headquarters before embarking on his March to the Sea campaign. Aftermath. The fall of Atlanta during the Atlanta campaign had a significant impact on Northern morale and President Lincoln's political standing. The capture of Atlanta weakened support for a truce and contributed to Lincoln's re-election. The death of Union General James B. McPherson was mourned by Sherman, who recognized his great worth. Atlanta quickly recovered after the war despite the damage inflicted. The battlefield is now urban land with markers memorializing the battle. The Atlanta cyclorama, depicting the battle, was relocated and restored by the Atlanta History Center.